Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Guys Command TV, the Tourist Man Black Africa. Of late, I've been very keen observing the Kalenjin nation. I've been very keen to see what is happening in the lands of Orokoyot the Nandi. I've been very keen to look and observe what is eating our Kalenjin brothers and sisters. You cannot tell me that it is only the Kalenjin who resides in Uasin Gishu who are conned into mega scandals. One was about the jobs. These people were to get jobs in Qatar. They were to get jobs in Poland. They were to get job in the Gulf. And for sure, they lost a lot of money. Over 2,000 people were conned. And today, not today, sorry for that, yesterday, they were in a Dorit street, demonstrating against Jude Jepchichil, the lady who was operating a recruiting agent. And the agency, I think the first choice job scandal, as it is famously now being called, whereby majority of people who comes from the Rift Valley and Kalenjin in particular sold their animals, sold their land, took bank loans, took circle loans, only to lose this money in the hands of one person. This one person is rubbing shoulders with who is who in the government. This lady seems to be untouchable, if you ask me. This lady, I think there was a time she was summoned by the Senate. I'm not sure whether she appeared, but I can remember people complaining about her. When you see people selling land, so selling their inheritance, selling everything. Some of them, by the way, have already been hospitalized. Some of them have lost their lives because of the shock, because of the suffering. How do you explain this, ladies and gentlemen? Have the gods visited the Kalenjin nation? Is the Kalenjin nation under judgment? Again, you remember the Finland scandal, whereby thousands and thousands of young people were conned their money by the Uasin Gishu county government under one governor, Madago, who is currently the senator of Uasin Gishu. Again, the Kalenjin sold their land, took bank loans, took circle loans, sold their properties, their variable vehicles, and the only daily cattle at home, the only sheep at home. They sold everything. They lost their money. The story of Finland is very clear to all of us. This one is also happening in the Kalenjin nation. What is happening to our brothers and sisters? What is happening in the land of plenty? What is happening in the land of music? What is happening in the president's county? What is happening in the president's home background? Is God unleashing his wrath to the Kalenjins? And if so, why? Wamefanya nini ndio wapatwe na hawa? Mbona ni Wakalenjin peke yao ambao wamepatwa na balaa na belua? Mbona ni Wakalenjin ambao wanapoteza mali yao kupitia njia za kifisadi? Mbona ni Wakalenjin ambao wanapoteza pesa zao wazazi kwenda kuchukua mikopo kule ambapo wanafanya kazi? Si kazi rahisi, si jambo rahisi. Some of them lost millions of money. We saw them demonstrating. And the funny thing, we saw Mandago being arrested and dramatically released. Just a case of just kufuga watu macho, ile tunaita watu kufuga macho tu. We have seen Jude Jepchechir rubbing shoulders with the mighty and high from the Kalenjin, including the CSs, including the governors. Nothing seems to be happening. What is this? Why is this happening? Why should the Kalenjin lose their precious land? Why? Why only the Kalenjin? That's the question that we're asking. I want to look at the reason why this is happening in the Kalenjin land and not in any other place. So if you're joining this channel for the first time, remember to subscribe. If you've not subscribed to this channel, remember to like this video and even share this video. The first thing why it is happening in the Kalenjin nation is because the Kalenjin are very secretive. For those of you who have interacted with the Kalenjins, very good brothers, very good sisters, but one nature of the Kalenjins is that they are very secretive. If at all this thing was open to everybody, kama ilitangazwa, kama vile ambavyo wanatangaza kuwapa watoto dawa za polio, do you think it could happen this way? Because definitely people could have taken what we call the due diligence. Na pale ambapo pana mwenya, pale ambapo pana pego, watu wageuliza maswali. Lakini sasa Wakalenjin wanajificha wao wenyewe. They want just for themselves. That is the problem. The second issue is because there's a feeling that since President William Ruto comes from the Kalenjin nation, you see now many recruiting agents going to Eldoret. In fact, they have migrated to Eldoret. They have left Nairobi. We are not seeing them in Nairobi. If they are there, they are dormant. Because, you see, they are being promised the land of honey and milk in Western nations, in northern countries. That is what is happening, truth be told. And now because they think that the president has connections, they become an easy prey, by the way. They become an easy prey. They become an easy target. Kwa sababu, unajua sasa wengi wanadanganywa hata the president is aware. That is the truth of the matter. And the other reason is because they are being conned by their own. Because do you think if it's a Kikuyu who was there, or a Luo who was there to recruit them, do you think if Jude Otieno or whoever, or Gashi's Kaman TV is the one that is going to recruit people there, do you think you could have conned the Kaji like this? So they are becoming easy targets because they are being conned by one of their own. That is the truth of the matter. Kwa sababu unajua kikulacho kiguoni mwako. Na because of this idea that the president comes from a place, then the president can always anaweza kuangalia tusidanganywe. The other reason is because of corruption. Today and the day before yesterday, I heard the president saying that those people who are corrupt should leave this country or should go to heaven. And that, if you ask me, when he said they should go to heaven, is to say that they should leave this world. Whatever means it will be used. That is what the president was telling the nation. But the president is not protecting his own. That is the truth of the matter. Remember the university student, when they were telling William Samoei Ruto, the president of the Republic of Kenya, that he could not continue, he could not afford to continue keeping quiet as his people from the backyard suffer. So they are becoming easy targets. They are becoming victims simply because they come from the president's area. So the corruption is playing a very big role in this country. This one tells you that people are hopelessly corrupt, especially those people, because you see, this involves the county government. It also involves people who are very powerful, if you ask me, because I believe Jude Jepchechir is not your ordinary person. Somebody I think is powerful. Somebody with connections, if you ask me. So, This one tells you how corruption has eaten our country. But the focus now is on the Kalenjin nation. And that's why I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, je, huenda ikawa Mungu ana hasira kutokana na dhambi ambazo zinafanywa na wale watu wetu kule? Huenda ikawa kile ni kiboko cha Mungu? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? How do people lose their lifetime investment? In a nutshell, how do they live? How do they, some of them, because I understand, they even resigned from their jobs to go and work in Finland, others in Poland, others in Qatar, in the Gulf. How does this happen? What is this that is confusing people? People who are very intelligent. Because when you look at these people, majority of them are even educated. What is happening in the Kalenjin land? Ladies and gentlemen, something is seriously wrong with our brothers in the Kalenjin nation. And they need to pray, by the way. We also need to pray for them. Because this is a serious matter, if you ask me. It's not an ordinary crime. It's a serious crime. Indeed, money is very scarce, ladies and gentlemen. It is very scarce. And when you lose money, I know how these people are feeling. And the government should act and act very fast to protect the Kalenjins, because they are very, very important people in our nation. This guy is Kamen TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Kindly subscribe again and like our video. Support through M-Pesa. I'm going to pin the number for those of you who feel they should support this channel. And I'm very, very, very grateful for those who have been supporting us. Have a blessed day.